Alright, anyways, yeah, let's do the thing. Let's hopefully my ears aren't just being weird on me or something. I don't know. I might just be being overly sensitive or something. Quite possible. Anyways. Back to the usual, right? Oh no, don't fall over. Get yourself right back up, please. Turn away for one moment to look at a notification and you fall over. Alright, anyways, yeah, here we go. Here go the struggles. And stuff. Grab the usual. We're still running earplugs, I believe. Yes, we are. Okay. Let's go. So, let's see if we can get into the feel of this, I guess. Going to the left tentacle this time instead of the right one. Okay. Is that safe? Not really. It pops up. It's only on the right one, so we can just go for the left still. Gonna bonk on me soon. No? Okay. Go for the combo. And get boned. That kind of sucked. I didn't even see that coming. It just turned and boned me. Hey, Psychotic. I mean, wouldn't it be more exciting? Can you just run around that? You can. No! I hate this thing sometimes. Did you see that hitbox? I mean, I'm surprised that missed me, though. Okay, so yeah, that takes away his aura. Okay. We're going to run in here and juncture it. Going for the hard hits here. Totally missed. Dang it! This is not good. What do you mean, Ice-T? Is like the Nakarko struggles? Is that what you mean? There we go. That's good. We got the climb one? Yep, we did. Okay. Also, hey there, Ice-T. Good to see you. I think he'll be okay, Psychotic. Okay, he's gonna burrow. We're gonna sharpen real quick when I figure out where the whetstones are. So, the high rank one, you should have no problem soloing it. The G rank one, you can heal. I can't. That's pretty cool, isn't it? I think it'll be okay. I'm waiting for it to reposition. Yep, just like that. Okay. I I thought it was gonna like do the one where it's so. Let me rephrase it. I thought it was gonna go like with the cross beams, because it tends to do that after repositioning. But it went for the slam, so it might be determined by your position, not like a fixed thing about what it does, but determined on where you stand. Oh, Mork. That's a name I haven't seen before. Welcome. Welcome to Struggles. Anyways, let's see. Get the rations in. Iced tea, would you mind adding my cart for me? If you would be so kind. I'm gonna wait and use my cheer. Well, I'm happy. I'm glad you're here. Like, I always like seeing new people, and especially like so soon after I start. It's just neat. You know, it's nice to see people. Nice to see different people. I like the Monster Hunter community. Okay, that's not fair. Doing this where I can't reach him. I dislike this position. Ah! Alright, never mind. We're restarting. I didn't even see the beam coming at me. I didn't even see it. Like, it was just like there and then it wasn't. It was going straight, and all of a sudden it was like, oh crud, I don't have anywhere to go. And then I died. Alright, so yeah, we're just gonna run that back real quick. That was not good. So we're gonna run that through. Generally, like if I cart within really? It's like, no, it's like, yeah, it happens, you know, but... oops, wrong button. Okay. See, that was mostly my fault, though. I'm not gonna, like, I can't... Okay, when I don't get insurance, that makes me... That's the sort of thing that makes me go like, game, just cooperate with me. Give me that insurance so I can actually do the hunt. Psychotic? It's a sign. It is just a sign. Alright. Rotate it out. If I might ask, Mork, how did you end up here? Also, I saw you tried to do the command. Only moderators and the channel owner can increment the counter. Discord brought you here. How do you mean? How did you? I'm assuming I'm in a server, and you saw it go live. We are. Are we? I don't know your name, though. Don't. Am I just forgetting you? Which, if I am, that makes me sad. Hey, which server? You joined it today. Oh, that one. Okay, I know now. I gotcha. I still haven't spoken with you before, I don't think, but still. Yeah, so yeah, this is what I do. I hunt monsters without healing ever. And it is a life of suffering and great glory. And I love it. I need to put more furry stuff on there later. Is that something you do? Oh, okay. Fair enough. Yeah, I've never been into the cards and such. But, like, about as much as I know about Yu-Gi-Oh! Is Blue Eyes White Dragon and Pot of Greed, which is about, I feel like, standard for somebody that doesn't know much about Yu-Gi-Oh! Alright, let's try this again. So, we'll go right tentacle this time. Do you play Monster Hunter, by the way? I assume you do, but I don't actually know that you do. I'm not sure why you would have ended up here otherwise. I know it's a bad idea, it always does that. I hate that repositioning. There we go. I hate that movement damage, it's so annoying. Haven't played in a while, okay. There we go. Oh my gosh, the damage from movement is the worst. There we go. Break his aura. Okay. Let's head. Where's the break I need? There we go. I'm just gonna get out of the way for this one. Go for this. Ah, I missed. Okay. Fair enough. Gonna dive. I'll sharpen up again. Hello, Agent. I saw you message in chat. It was like right as you're sleeping. I appreciate you stopping in just to say hi. And I hope you have a good rest when you go off for it. Okay. We're gonna hold off. We know how this works now. Kind of. Do we actually know how this works? Where's the rotation? Okay. Okay. I knew that was gonna hit me. Okay. Yep, take care, Agent. Hope you sleep well. There we go. Okay, I'm noticing I'm taking damage after those happen, and I need to stop doing that. Get a stagger, move out so you don't take damage from the recoil. Thank you. I totally misread what it was going to be, but that's why we have Unhinged Spirit. Okay. No! I saw that coming way too late. I'm not used to that doing that. Hey, River Slug, it's been a while. You just dropped 5 people on me. How are you doing? We are trying to kill G-Rank Nakarkos with Alchemy Longsword. Because that seemed like a great idea to me. You know what? Let's just hop on out. River Chair Slug. Is that your bot or something? Or is that a person? I don't know. Right. Combo list. Wait for the mark after. Sharpen on up. I hope you've been well. I've popped in here and there a little bit. Somebody's alt. Okay. But yeah, so GMing from Carcos is very difficult when you can't heal. It's an actual serious fight. And nobody uses alchemy, and I've found the alchemy longsword is actually effective. The cat guy fell asleep on the right side? I don't know what you mean. I like falling asleep. Falling asleep is nice. Did you know this? There we go. Come on, give me the break. No! No! I'm dead. Okay. I appreciate that, cat guy. It means a lot to me. I hope I can provide you, death. That's what I'll provide. Yes, I see. You should know to expect this from Aang's. It's what we do. We just die. There we go. All set. Yeah. Alright, where are we at? It's over there? Oh, I don't like what he's doing. Come on, do the turnaround. Do the turnaround on me. No? Fine. Where's the ballista? It's over there. Okay. I'll take it. Get ourselves boosted up right off the bat. No. You gonna turn around on me? You gonna turn around on me? Yes, you are. Which is totally safe if you do it on the second one, and you make sure not to move. You can juncture him, which is pretty cool. Nope. Totally safe. I've learned this through death, though. Okay, what are we doing now? Good. Where's the bat? There we go. There's our damage. More damage. He's just kind of swimming around. Music! Nice, I got the hit. That's okay, I'll take the reposition. Good. Get out of the way so it whipples around. That's not even a word. Not even a word, but I'm using it anyways. Ah, I hate that one. Not a fan of the slime. Dang it, I always get hit by that. Alright. I hope your sleep is good. Alright, now he's enraged and I can't do that to him. Oh my gosh, I didn't even see that coming. I was not ready for that hit. That was so fast. I'm scared! Save me! Yes, I hope you sleep well. Hope you have a nice sleep. Where's the ballistas? They're over there. Okay. Can I lure him over? Come on, get yourself over here. Do I have Fortify up? Is that a thing I'm using? No, yes it is. Okay, come on. Come on, big lump. There we go. Another cheer. Alright, guess we're not using the Ballista Binder. You calm down. Just gotta work on him a bit more. Gonna reposition. What do we got? Slime? Not a fan. Oh, okay. You're just gonna break it off on your own? What are we doing? What are we doing? So normally, you want to do that when he's got one arm broken, so his head is open. But that didn't happen. No! I hate that hitbox so much. It's the worst. So there we go. Head broken. Nuts. Oh shoot, Freya's Feather? 18? Good grief, that's a lot. Welcome. So what you're seeing right now is attempting to kill G-Rank Nikarchos with an Alchemy Longsword. Because reasons. What we're doing. Welcome all you birds and stuff. All ye bird folk. Come on, let me hit the head edge. Oh, I didn't have enough meter. That's annoying. It's annoying. No, I'm dead. I'm dead. I am dead. Yes, heal less. No healing ever. Never ever. Rip. Yep. Well, welcome, welcome. That was first cart or second cart? Second cart. Oof. Alright, so we'll pop our things here. Throw down a cheer. Whetstone. Yeah, alchemy. Alchemy is a thing, you know? Most people don't really use it. At least on longsword. But I think it's pretty cool. And I've had better. I haven't beaten the Nikarchos yet, but it's been my best so far. How was your stream, Freyas? Am I saying your name right? I hope so. I hate that reposition move. There's a hitbox on the reposition on the tentacles, and it hits me every time. No, bring that back. Bring him back. Meanie. Alchemy is different. Let's go with that. And when it comes to longsword, I would say Guild and Valor and Adept are probably all generally better most of the time. No. At least that move doesn't hurt much. It's just that Alchemy is oddly, I hate that one, oddly suitable for this particular fight. I've noticed, at least. At least for what I'm doing with no healing. I've had a lot, don't hit me. I've had better luck with alchemy so far. Need to get that tentacle broken. There we go. which means we can go right on in here. Get on in there. Totally missed the mouth. Miss all of it. I hate this thing sometimes. That was just bad play. My gosh. There we go. That was so bad. Alright, up we go. Just go for the middle. Yeah, I know I took the hit there. So, like, I have a strategy down for how to fight this, it's just that what was I supposed to do about that? I'm not the best at actually executing it. And not getting hit by silly moves on it. Every time, you and your dang tentacles hit me in ways I don't like to be hit. Like right there. What was that damage even? No! Oh! Yes! No. I need to learn to read that. I need to learn to read that move coming out. There we go. Up we go. Yeah, pretty much. I'll take it. I'll take some damage here. But we got some good hits in, got a break in. He's gonna go all blue on me. Ooh, I like his position. I like his positioning right now. There we go. Got him. I might take damage for this anyways, but I want to get the break. No! That was a sound I made. Yes! That's another sound I made. That's also a sound of death. Interesting. I was hoping I could get another stagger off of that. But nope. Alright, so that's the third cart. I feel like we're not doing too terrible. But I'll need to make sure that I use my binders. The reason for alchemy is that the combination of the arts, of having 3 arts, is extremely effective. Juncture protects me, Sakura Slash is pretty high damage and bumps up my my aura, and Unhinged Spirit lets me go to town with constant Spirit Slashes over and over and over. Now Valor is a superior style vast majority of the time, but because most of the issues I'm having with Nikarchos, like a lot of the things that hit me aren't really things that are good for countering, and it takes longer to. Valor has upkeep to it. You know what I mean? Like if you're not in Valor mode, you have to build into it, and then you have to take advantage of it while you can. You can't always do that with Nicarchos, or at least with my experience of Longsword, I'm not good enough for that. So we run and the reason we run Alchemy over Striker, Alchemy Barrel is actually really useful. With the Alchemy Barrel, we have Alchemy Cheer, which gets us access to our arts faster. We have access to whetstones, which are like hunter's drinks. That was scary. I missed also. No! No, I'm gonna get hit. I got hit. Yeah, it's different. No, I couldn't do anything. That was the wombo combo if I've ever seen one. Tossed into another attack. Okay, I didn't think that was gonna hit me. I really didn't. Scary. Into your beam? Yes, you are. That's gonna hit me too. He has some really hitboxes that I really disagree with. That's okay. That's okay. Oh, hello, hello. Yeah, it's a really cool monster. I don't disagree with you. Attribule, welcome back. Good to see you again. Good, he lost his aura. That's good. That's good for us. We need to get in there. Get in there fast. Got a break. Now we need to get out of there, because we're on fire. On blue, I guess. Where's a water pool? Anywhere around? No? There we go, popped off. You and your stupid combos. Go. Okay. Broke a tentacle. Oh my gosh. I couldn't see that one coming in time. That's unfortunate. Don't like this. Okay. And off we go. Sharpen up. Shake a barrel. Cool, we have Unhinged Spirit 3. This is another reason for alchemy. You can just get your arts online pretty quickly. Okay, gotta run. Run, 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 run. Okay. Yes. That's what I like to see. Run, 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 run. And get off. Yeah, time for 2 slashes. I forgot to take more ballista ammo. That's annoying. Okay. That's what I hate right there. Good. Gonna do his wiggle around, which has a hitbox. Or something like that. No? Okay, okay. Whew. No! The hitbox! Okay. Kinda lost out on that because I'm bad positioning. Where are we going? Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. I don't like that one. Alright. We are on the edge of death. Which is, you know, not unusual. Not that unusual. Okay, so... I'm gonna wait and go for having access to a cheer. Just a little bit extra power, just in case. And yeah, Hikiko-san? Hikiko-Mori-san? I agree, he's a really cool final boss. Not only overshadowed by a tall cop, but like the fight itself is kind of boring when you can heal. It's not a threatening monster, especially in a group. But when you're playing solo, and especially like how I'm playing, I feel like it becomes a lot more interesting and threatening. There we go. Okay. Okay, so here we go, here we go. Alright, so you see the sky changed? That means it calmed down. That's good for us. That's definitely good for us. I don't like where I'm located. I can say that too. Where's the ballistas? Yeah, you're not wrong. No. I didn't. Combine list. I don't like where I'm located. I'm afraid. No! No! I need to be a little faster. Ah! F. If I had been slightly faster, I could have gotten out of that in time. That's... oh well. Okay, F indeed. Well, you know what? So that was a pretty solid attempt. I know what I can do better. I always gotta pay attention to what can I do better. Let's do this, exactly. That was not what I meant to say, but I said it anyway. It's quite a challenge. Last time I streamed, I was attempting this for 4 hours straight. With no luck, so it's an experience. But it's fun. Okay, there we go. Everything's in ordered. And here we go again. Here we go again. They're gonna get this. I need to be more careful about the tentacle movement because it's not a ton of damage, but it is chip damage. It just wears me down. And with this long extended fight, that will get me killed, as we've seen. I should also use the ballista sooner. Like, if you use it right at the start, it forces him into an enraged mode right off the bat, which is not necessarily what we want. So right away, we want to get out of the way, because he'll do the dive. He always does this, and that will hit you, however slightly, it does hit you right off the start. Right there, that's what I mean. Like, he just moves past you when you take damage. And it kind of sucks. Get out of the way. That movement right there where he like coiled around has a hitbox. Yep, see right there. That's what I mean. It wears you down. I thought I was out of range. I'm not liking the start of that. That was just like too much damage in too short of a time. I need a better start. That. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. On, load faster, thank you. I don't like to do just quick restarts like that, but we know this is an extended, long fight, and so taking that much damage off the start is doesn't speak well for, you know, good use of time, I should say. Let's say it like that. I tried with light bowgun for a while, and I was having fights. I was using the Narga light bowgun. You know, so pierce essentially, and I was lasting up to half an hour, running out of all my ammunition, and then carding. Also carding much faster. If you get hit by a tentacle and gunner armor, you just kind of die. Valor heavy bowgun, especially with a pierce build, could definitely work. I don't know how to Valor heavy bowgun. I would have to learn how to do it. But it could work. Definitely could work. Oh, different opening this time. Not doing your dive right away. Good hit. Get out of the way. That move right there. Sweep? Yep. Get out of the way. I'm gonna go around his back. I want to focus on the same tentacle to get the break. If I can. No! Yes, the stagger. Even if I bounced, yes, the stagger. That's got such a big hitbox. I'm just trying to get away from it. There we go. Get your tentacle, please. It's gonna reposition on me. Like, you want... There we go. That's what I like to see. No, I missed. What was I supposed to do there? Like, honestly. There we go. Okay, more of this. I got one bomb off. That's okay. Now we're gonna hop over to a ballista. Actually, if I can bind it. Can you bind it when it's charging up its big laser? Is that even what's happening? I'm gonna keep gunning at it. Dang it! I'm not supposed to do that when I'm this far away. I'm supposed to let me get closer. Don't take damage. Yep, that's okay. Alright, I'm gonna take advantage of this. Hopefully it doesn't hurt me. Get these ballista shots. I wish I knew how much these did, but... Nice, 5 of them? Okay. I don't like what that motion is. Oh, it's over there, okay. I'm gonna do the blast under me, isn't it? Oh, this one. No. No! It's so hard to predict where those are gonna be. They just kind of slam into you. Nice. What's going on now? Okay. Is ballistaing it going? No, I couldn't juncture. I was trying to I wanted to critical juncture that, but it wasn't over yet. That's 2 carts already? That's 1 cart. Oh, alright, that's not as terrible. But still pretty bad. I'm not sure. I mean, I feel like yes, because people have done it, but at the same time, I'm not sure if I could do it. Not so sure. Alright, let's try it more. Oh hey. Bonk. I don't like where I'm located. Yeah, very thick. I feel like this is one fight where I actually wouldn't mind having an HP meter. Are you gonna come up underneath me again? He doesn't do this move that much normally. Alright, that's not going to give you much time to hit things. I did see that Psychotic, I've tried that already. I have a Pierce Light Bowgun, the Nargacuga one, and I tried and I ran out of ammo. Nice. I like getting hit like that. This, Beef Welly? This is the Nargacuga longsword. I don't like this. Let's bind it. Yeah, this is just the standard Narga longsword. Okay, this is actually good. This is good news. Worth. Yeah, I accidentally hurt myself there, but that's okay. Okay. Cheer. No? Okay, fine. Rotate. No, not rotate. Gonna be 3 lasers, which means I can safely not gather that because it vanished in front of my eyes. Okay, good. Gonna do your little whip around or something. 1, 2, 3, gather. No! Dang it! Couldn't do it. The reason for choosing this one is the sharpness level. The purple is nice. Sure, also slots. Having access to 2 slots is kind of important for this. It's mostly the combination of sharpness and slots. If you're talking about longsword, so you're talking about like the Silverwind light bowgun? I hate this thing. Oh my gosh, that particular coil is the worst. No! I saw it coming, but I was too slow to get off the ballista. Not the best use of ballistas, but oh well. Wow, I'm not even sure what hit me there. That was kind of cool. I'm probably gonna be dead. Silverwind light bowgun? Yeah, I have to fight Silverwind in the first place to get that. That's the thing. No, don't spin at me. I should have junctured that. I kind of got trapped by the tentacles there, unfortunately. Unfortunately. No. I also believe Nakarkos doesn't take any dragon damage either. So... this... Why quick sheath? It's not like you need a quick sheath on a light bowgun. Possible, as long as it's just on the charm. Yeah, this is not a particularly good run compared to last time. Not at all. That move, I hate that. He did it again. Nice. I'm gonna die. I have Blast Blight, that's cool. Like, I'm already committed to something. What am I supposed to do to avoid that? Because he can just decide to move at any moment. I'm dead. Oh, that wasn't my last cart, I guess. I thought it was. I kind of lost track of this one, I feel like. We're gonna keep going. I thought that was my last cart for some reason. Not sure why. Alright, take care, Mork. Hope you have a nice day. Hope all goes well for you. Is it worth it to be getting ballista ammo or not? I'm not sure. I am not sure. Hey, look, more laser. Okay, where did these beams come up? Okay. Dang it! I just want to get out of the way of them. It's so hard to get out of the way of the tentacles. Alright, looks like I'm gonna get a mount. Just gotta run all the way around it. There was so much wasted time there just running around this thing. That's annoying. Beautiful miss. Oh shoot, you can get more one-shot binders? Maybe that's when you get knockdowns. I had no idea. Didn't know. Okay. Okay. Dang it! That's got a big hitbox. Okay, noted. Get out of the way when it does that. One-shot binder? Nope, just lots of ballista shots. Okay. Can I run underneath it or around it? Okay. Around it is. Crud. That did not last long enough. I'm kind of scared. I'm just retreating. I'm just retreating. That was scary. I didn't know if it was gonna just blast me with a laser. Was unsure of things. Get another cheer out. No more ballista ammo left. Almost have another Unhinged Spirit 3. Yeah, that's really useful for getting that. And now I have it. Dang it, there's that chip damage again. Just gonna dive out of the way of that. Okay. More laser. Whew. Sharpen, sharpen, sharpen. Where am I at with ballista ammo? Got a bunch. Okay. Get out of the way. There we go. Break his gas. Okay, we've got a head brake. Get out. Trying to bait out. No, I dodged into a beam. Did you see that? No, I hate this thing. Bonk? Bonk. Okay, I don't want to be anywhere near that. How many miners do I have left? 3? Okay, what are we doing? Reposition. Okay. He's charging up again. No, I hate that move. No, I didn't dive in time. Alright, now I'm just scared. I failed to dive in time. What are you doing? Okay. I don't want to get near it because I know that a repositioning could just kill me. I'm waiting for it to actually commit to firing. That move right there could have killed me. Okay. No, I didn't see where it was. I thought it was going to be the other tentacle. But it wasn't. It was the one on the right. Was the one on the right. Ever so slowly, it's getting pounded out and hiccuping too. Yeah. Oh no, I'm only using one slot. Never mind. Was there a reason not to use the, I mean, this thing does have a lot more crit. The crit is pretty potential, pretty strong. That's what we're looking for. The Silverwind longsword? Not Silverwind, or I guess yes. Silverwind. I'd have to fight it. Yeah, we would lose our slot, which is kind of important. We'd lose our slot, and we'd have better sharpness and a little better raw. It's not worth it. Alright. Here we go again. Alright. So maybe I just need to take it slower. Like, I don't want to run out of time, but I know that if I keep up a constant attack, it should take about half an hour or so. I don't know. Yeah, if you use the Might Seed early on, it takes too long to run over. You have to use it before you jump. Or just do that and get out of the way. And then swap to a Sonic Bomb. Yep, we do not want to deal with the Slime Tentacle. Dang it! It's like, I can't predict what it's going to do, and if it does that one, it just hurts me. I mean, it's small, but it's still there. I can't keep track of it. My problem is I focus on one thing, I lose sight of the other tentacle, and then the one I don't pay attention to just slams into me. But there's no good way to pay attention to both of them. So that means I need to stand in a position where the other one can't reach me, so I should stop standing in front of it when both tentacles are active. Okay. That's all. That's all it is. We got insurance and foodie. On the rare time that happens, we can drop health 50. Honestly, I can probably just swap over to this one. Just for this one lucky time, I guess. Probably rename a longsword set with just foodie on it. So if I do that, I only have 140, but still. What would I throw in on top of that? Evasion? I don't know if I could do evasion. I guess expert. Or crit. Let's see if I have evasion. Enough evasion decorations. I only have 2, and it has minus health as well. A little annoying. Okay, so then, yeah, expert. Let's just put expert on him. There we go. Crit I1. If I register this... I wish I had more slots. What was this even? I'll just do it over this. And let's call this foodie for the times when I get foodie. Although I probably didn't set up my other one. Oh well. I'll just fix it again. Hopefully the extra damage here could be useful though. And the art charging. That too. That too. Rations. Might seed. And off we go. The sweep. That one doesn't happen that often. Get out of the way. That move is the dangerous one. Okay, it's gonna bury itself. We're gonna run into us? Not quite. Just stay on this side of it. Dang, I hate that. No. Good. I hate that whip motion. So annoying. I don't like this. I just got bodied by a tentacle. I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna abandon quest. How annoying. How annoying. Like, that was potentially a good start. And then, no, you can just get smacked by Aragon Tentacle. I don't know if I'll do a longer stream today. This is a test of patience, is what it is. Okay. Maybe it's time to try something different then. This is what I was using when I could only... only cart once. It's pretty much 100% crit all the time. But I lose out on Fortify. I lose out on the extra health, which was... I feel like the extra health is just so important, though. I doubt Hero's Talisman will protect me from the movements. Oh, I really doubt I can lance that. Like, sorry, to guard those. Someone else did suggest dual blades, but I don't know if I have a good pair of dual blades to do that with. Let me look at the cargoes again. What is it weakest to on the part we care about is the head, essentially. The back weakness is fire. This is my fire set. How much sharpness do we have? Not a ton. Not a ton of sharpness to work with. And I look at dual blades for other fire dual blades. Filter weapons. Looking for ones with good sharpness, without sharpness +2. What do we get? Oh, really, most of them don't have that much white to work with. Don't know. The standard glabinous ones seem pretty solid. And the, what is this? Ignis Norn? Hyper Agnactor ones, but those need a Canter Shred Talons. Yeah. They'll still really want sharpness +2, I think. I don't know. I mean, I guess I won't know until I give it a try. You know, that's how it goes. Let's cycle my charms. I think I need to load this thing up anyways. Yeah, I do. Alright. Let's get it sorted again, I guess. I wish you didn't have to cycle so far to get to these ones here, the hero talismans. A little annoying. There you go, okay. So I guess I should probably swap off Aerial Slam, because there's nowhere you can do Aerial Slam from. Oh, okay, we'll put it in Adept. And we'll swap to, I guess... I mean, Wolf's Maw is effective if you save it for the knockdowns, I guess? Yeah. I don't know, let's try it. Let's try it. This is the way to do it. I don't know. I'm feeling a little demoralized after some of those events we had. And after such a solid run that didn't work. I did not bring douse juices. Oh well. Didn't even think about that. Here we go. Does this work as a good idea? I forgot I don't have earplugs. I'm used to having them, and now I don't. Wow. I totally missed that dodge. Dang it! I don't know. Does this work? Does it not? I need to break that tentacle. I wish it would stop running away from me. Okay, so now we have an opening here. Nope, missed the dodge. Okay. Wow, that worked. I actually managed to dodge through both of those? Okay. Fair enough. I hate that move. Okay, this is actually annoying me a lot. Like, just let me play better. Okay, that weakened it quite a bit. Okay. Here comes lunge number 2. What are you doing? Lasers? No. Oh, that does a lot of damage. And that destroys me. That kind of sucked. Did I already put that in? I don't think so. Did I? No. No, that was the mistake. Well, I'll just count that as next times, I guess. I put in 2 by accident. Alright, here we go again. Down we go. Don't start with this right off the bat. I don't like that. Alright, where's Ballista? I didn't take more Ballista ammo. Didn't take more ammo. I guess I'll gather what's over here. No! That was way too close. Thank you for the stagger. Learning this fight is annoying. That's good. That's less good. I can't get back there. Oh my gosh. Nice. Of course it's gonna fall, or I can't reach the weak spot. Of course. Did I mention I don't like this monster right now? Can't see what I'm doing. Okay. I feel like that was a lot of hits. No, I saw that coming too. That was really scary. Alright. Grab all our stuff. Nice. There's a ballista, it's over there. That was a good. Oh, really? That hit me. I don't like it when it does this. I'm gonna sharpen. It's marginally safe, as long as it doesn't laser me from underneath. Like this. Okay. What was that? I don't like that hitbox. I really don't like that one either. I keep not panic diving in time. Like a split second before it happens. And then I get hit. That's cart 2. Oh wait, I just added cart 3. Oops. Alright, I gotta remember not to add it. Alright. Alright. Did I sharpen? Yes, I did. Still got my 2 binders, that's good. Oh, this is good. Yes, charge up. Where are we going? Over there. No, it's always that. I see it coming, I jump into it, the dive ends, and then it hits me. Every time. Well, not every time, but enough times that it matters. Okay, up we go. I'm saving my wolves model for next time. Can I get a 4th one off? Yes, I can. What's like the drop? Can either be 5 ballistas or a 1-shot binder. I'm sad because laser beams just keep killing me. Alright, that was the actual third car that I'm not going to put in right now because I've already put it in. I don't know why the beams are giving me so much trouble. Yesterday, or last time, like, that wasn't really an issue. But now I've gotten killed by them 3 times now total? 2 from small and 1 from large? I feel like the dual blades are actually going better than I thought, and we discovered, so when it does the head slam, if you add up dodge the first one, the second one just doesn't hit you at all. Which is not what I thought was going to happen, because usually multi-hit moves, don't do that. They'll hit you properly. But not that one, I guess. Oh, okay. Now you're going to do it to me? Wow! Did you see that? I dodged into it and just lost all my health. Because can you add up dodge that or not? Or did I just mistime it? Well, I don't know. I'm not sure what happened there. Can you not add up dodge that, or did I just like have really bad timing? I actually don't know. I've never fought this thing and at it before. Hey, I died. Look at that. It moved into me and all of a sudden I died. This thing is tilting me a little bit. Just a bit. It's not the nicest thing when you're trying to enjoy after work. Okay, it's a work night. That's almost 2 hours. I might as well pass to somebody else. And approach this with a better mentality later. That's how I feel right now. So, let's hop on over to Brown Kool-Aid, if you don't mind. Let's go over there. And make his day better. I'm glad I had people show up and stick around. Hope you have a nice day.